Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for POPCAT price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis. And starting on the 4-hour chart for the all-time history for POPCAT, we are looking at an ABC finished of course in the yellow scenario. Your wave C is 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5, finishing a wave A and a B here, and a final wave C to of course finish as well a wave A in your blue count. In your blue count, therefore, you are looking for a regular flat here as 3 waves up, 3 waves down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, toward the upside, reaching the 1-to-1 fib level of 1.05 fib level inside this blue box, of course, probably for a wave C. Now, your scenario, of course, in this move toward the downside, very impulsive move and very massive move. Of course, we have an impulse here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, finished with a wave A, and of course you've got an expanding flat here for a wave B after it. Of course, this wave A, B, and it require of course a wave C. Now the question mark is here. Did we finish this wave C towards the downside as 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5? Or is still an extended wave 3 here and you have a wave 4 and a 5? So of course this is your bearish scenario. Your bullish scenario, no, you have finished, of course, is this impulse toward the downside, and you would like, of course, to see continuation for higher. Higher possibility, of course, is for the bullish, and that because, of course, we have hit so far the 0.786, and this is, of course, a very far point to reach, of course, for POPCAT. However, don't forget that even a regular flat, and 886 is a perfect target, can be still a perfect target, of course, for a wave B. Meaning it is not, of course, impossible to reach even the 886 and then start to move for higher after reaching a wave B here. So, of course, be careful with it. We have here an impulse, not impulse, actually, it's a motive wave, but it is a diagonal. If we take a look here closer on the 1-hour chart, of course, where you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. In this, of course, scenario, you have a contracting leading diagonal toward the upside, and you're still looking for higher. We have seen perfect 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 in the perfect boxes, of course, for this contracting leading diagonal. Now you have finished, of course, a wave 1 in your blue count, meaning you are looking for still wave 2. Probably unfinished yet because it doesn't look finished and it looks like still need for more since we have an impulse here toward the upside, toward the downside, sorry. And in this case scenario, you would like to see, of course, this finished 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5A, and you would like to see a finished wave C toward the downside, of course, for a wave 2. This wave 2 can, of course, range between the 0.618 and 0.786, which are the perfect box, of course, for a leading diagonal wave 2 after a leading diagonal and then moving toward the upside massively and impulsively. As you can see, the target was taken virtually for the next price action in case, of course, we get lower, lower wave 2. We might, of course, reach the 0.618 and, of course, get probably higher prices. So first, of course, we would like to see what's going to happen with the wave 2. Maybe it's going to be transforming to a bearish. So don't forget your bearish scenario where you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And you probably here, you have to count this in a kind of like WXY. So we're going to label this as well for the bearish scenario in case we are bearish, but still very low possibility. I believe that this is, of course, a wave 2 and then a continuation toward the upside, which it has, of course, higher possibility after this perfect leading diagonal. Especially we hit a perfect target 0.786 as required for the blue box here. And yeah, I think ready for a higher. However, if of course we move lower, it is very normal. I mean, the minimum requirement anyway was not reached yet. If you can see, the 0.38 for a wave 2 is not reached yet. So we definitely need to hit the minimum requirement and to move towards the upside. And that means, of course, we are still looking at a wave A, a B, and a C, and probably your wave C is gonna be in between the 0.618 and 0.38, which is, of course, the 0.5. Here we go, at 0.24. Very probable, of course, to get the wave 2 in between here and then start to move for higher. Your WXY here, in case we are in a wave 4, meaning if you have here an extended wave 3 towards the downside like this, and you have a wave 4 here, and you're still looking for a wave 5 to finish this impulse as 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, also possible, guys. It can also get a wave 5 lower even without taking the 886, possibly even. So yeah, be careful with it, that this, because it is an impulse, it can also transform to 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Very simple. So your WXY here in this case scenario, you have, okay, yes, this wave is a trick as well. We can say here it is a, it's actually W, X, and a Y. This is your W here, where you have kind of like a flat A, B, and a C, and then A, B, and a C, of course, for your X here. And then, yeah, final zigzag for your Y, yeah, A, B, and a C. So basically, this is your bearish scenario. Yeah? So be careful from it. Of course, it might still be careful. Yeah, I mean, anyway, we have to still move towards the downside in both case scenarios right now, right? For a wave 2, or in case you are bearish, for a wave 5. Yeah, so both case scenarios you still need to get the low. Now you would like to see, of course, a formation 5 waves again up and 3 waves down, continuation, and this will be a confirmation for wave 3 toward the upside, which should be very massive and explosive. That was it for POPCAT. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.